Hey, what's happening, my friend? Vitaliy Dubinin is here chilling by the pool. On today's episode of my six-figure show, I want to share with you the power of questions to really help you get what you want in life, because it's the questions that we ask ourselves really determine what we focus on, what meaning we give to things, and what ultimately we're going to do in our lives. Because a lot of people ask lousy questions from themselves, like why does it always happen to me? Well, it doesn't always happen to you, but if you ask this question, the brain will sell because you're an idiot, because you're a pig or whatever it is. Why am I struggling so much in my business? Why people are ripping me off? Why this is such a problem to grow a business? When you focus on those questions, you tend to go in a loop, and you don't have an answer. Well, what if instead you focus on how can I make $20,000 this month? That's a way better quality of questions that you can ask yourself. And when you ask yourself a question with intensity, with total expectation that you're going to get an answer, your brain is like a mega computer. It's going to go and search for this answer, and it's going to come out. You'll come out with 100 different ideas to do that. You can ask yourself even better quality of question. Well, how can I make $20,000 this month and enjoy the process? How can I be successful in my online business and still have a balanced, happy, successful life? How can I be with my family and have time for my hobbies and grow my business? That's way better quality of questions you can ask yourself. And when you start thinking, well, how can I generate 100 leads a day for my business? And you list like 100 ideas and you make a list. I remember doing this exercise, like making a list of 100 things that you can do to make $20,000 a month. And among this list, there were some genius ideas that I implemented that helped me really get there, right? So think outside of the box. The brain, your mind knows the answer. You know what you need to do in order to reach $20,000, $30,000 a month, whatever it is. It knows what to do to grow the business. It knows what to do to help you be successful. You just need to glean those answers from your mind, right? You need to sit down, you need to ask yourself a question and really ask yourself continuously in a great state, in a state of anticipation, in a state of expectation that a great answer will come up and you will have an answer. People have problems financing the business. If they ask themselves, well, how can I finance this? How can I make it happen? And you list all of those ideas, you'll find a way. There's always a way if you are committed. There's always a way to grow a business. There's always a way to turn things around. And when something happens, let's say you get laid off from your job, instead of thinking, well, I got laid off from my job, I don't have an income, what can you learn from this? Like, what grade can come out of this? Well, you now have more time. you now have more time to invest in yourself, to grow a business, right? And you can have a totally different quality of life. If something bad happens, if you made a mistake, if you lose money, you ask, what can I learn from this? And maybe from those experiences of losing, of making a mistake, that's where you're going to get the greatest insights that are going to help you take your life and take your business to a whole another level, okay? So hopefully you enjoy this episode. You start asking yourself beautiful questions. What can I be grateful for today? What can I get excited for today? What's awesome about today? What can I accomplish this week? How can I make $30,000 a month and enjoy the process? How can I make $30,000 a month and help as many people as possible during this time? How can I serve more people? How can I bring more value than anybody else in the marketplace? When you start asking yourself those questions, you will get an answer, I promise. And you act on this insight, you act on this inspiration, that you have, the answer that you get, and you'll transform your business and your life. So it's been Vitaliy Dubinin with my Six Figure Show. Always remember to think bigger and dream bigger and take massive action every single day to accomplish your biggest goals and your biggest dreams in life. And I'll see you in the next video. Hey, it's Vitaliy. If you enjoyed this episode of Six Figure Show, you're going to absolutely love my new free book and 3-part video series where I reveal the 5 steps to easily recruit 30+ new members per month, detailing the exact strategies that I use to generate $236,000 and recruit 449 people into my online businesses in just 1 year. So go ahead and go to profitwithvitaliy.com/book to download your free copy now, and I'll see you in the next episode.